Hi guys, just bringing you a really quick haul. I've had the week off work this week, which is fairly dangerous for me really because I'll end up just going shopping because I'll get bored, and that's exactly what I did. So I went over to Boundary Mill. It's quite dangerous, as I said, and picked up a few bits and pieces. Went in the intention of buying Christmas presents, but of course I didn't buy anything for anybody apart from myself, which is terrible. But Boundary Mill, I've got to be in the mood for Boundary Mill because like this time of year it's just absolutely jam packed full of people, and I get really annoyed. I get people rage, and I just can't stand it. So it was literally a quick trip in, trip out. So the first thing I bought was this really sweet little tea light holder. If I pick it up really carefully, it's quite heavy actually. It's this little gingerbread man and gingerbread woman by Yankee candle. And they're on like I guess it could be like a waltzes or something. There's like a little teacup ride or something. So these two at the back hold the tea lights, and the front one has just got the gingerbread man. And if you can see, I can't tip it too much. There's like little cookies and things like that behind the gingerbread people. So I thought that was really sweet, and I know it's Christmassy. It's obviously green and red, and you've got the holly berries on there. But because it's gingerbread man, I think it'll get away with being out a bit longer. So I might bring it out sort of, autumn time, Halloween, things like that, because it is gingerbread man rather than Santa Claus's. Obviously, with today being the first, I've got my first Yankee candle out of my calendar, and it's this one. It's Winter Glow, and this one's just a cheap one next door to it, just to make up the numbers. But I thought that was really quite sweet. I also picked up these little decorations on the tree here. They're like little, I'm not sure if they're resin or porcelain or what, but it's like a nativity scene. So you've got baby Jesus at the top, and you've got three wise men, you've got Mary, Joseph, all that kind of thing, and an angel. So I thought those were really sweet. They're actually from Paper Chase originally, but they were down to £2.50, so I thought those were sweet. I also picked up these little nutcrackers, are they called? I'm not sure what you call them. The nutcrackers, and they're all different. It's supposed to go on the tree, but obviously my tree's so tiny. I've actually had him for 3 years, believe it or not. It just pulled the branches too far down, so they're just kind of sitting. I think I've got 8 of them, so they're just like strewn about the living room a little bit. And there's one of the other ones, little drummer. I think they're really quite sweet. I actually bought these. Did I buy these from M&S? I can't remember which part of the store I bought them in, but yeah, they were about, I think they're about £1 each or something like that. So I got 8 of them, which I didn't think was too bad because they are wooden little models. Then I also got some large jar candles. Obviously I can't resist when I'm there, and they had some different ones this year. So and they're quite good prices. So I picked up this Sea Harbour for £11 there, which I actually thought Sea Harbour was like a treasure, an American treasure, but it does have Passion for Fragrance on there, which suggests it's a UK fragrance. It's a 2016 pour there, as you can see, so it's a fairly new one. Scent wise, it's not what I would have thought, to be honest. You do get a freshness, so there's a hint of like sea spray or something like that, but it's very cologne-y, it's heavy on the cologne. So if you're not a fan of cologne type fragrances, I would give this one a wide berth. Personally, I like it, but it's not how you would think. It's not like beach holiday or beach walk or anything like that. It's very cologne-y. You do get an aquatic freshness, but there's an overpowering cologne in there, so just take that into consideration if you're thinking of buying this one. But for £11 for a large jar, it's not too bad at all. I was quite happy with that purchase. And then next up, I've got this large jar in Ginger Dusk, which I have smelt before. I've never had the candle. I've smelt it before in Boundary and never really thought too much of it. It was always full price. This one was £11, as you can see there. And I thought, well, for £11, I'm going to pick it up. And I don't know if you can see on camera. Let me just put the lid down. This one is absolutely saturated. I don't know if it's picking up so well, but all around here is absolutely saturated with oils. It's not discoloration. It's literally saturated. I mean, when I lift the thing, you can see where all the oils are and things underneath. It's just saturated with it. And scent-wise, I really like it, actually. It is in the fresh category. To me, it smells, if you've ever had lemon Turkish Delight, that's kind of what it smells like to me. Maybe a slight hint of peppermint in there as well. Yeah, I really do like it. Ginger, it's not, when I first heard Ginger Dusk, I thought, oh, I'm not going to like that because it'll be cinnamony, ginger and cinnamony, and it's not, thankfully. It's just really, well, to me, it just smells like lemon Turkish Delight if you've had that, so that's that. And I think that's everything. I just got a few bits and pieces of clothing which I'm sure you're not too fussed about seeing, but that was everything today at Boundary Mill. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day, and I'll speak to you soon.